I'm Nicole Ross, and this is Leo Tolstoy's The Kreutzer Sonata. The book was banned in Russia shortly after its publication because of censorship laws. In 1890, the U.S. Post Office prohibited its mailing, and Theodore Roosevelt called Tolstoy a sexual moral pervert. The banning was struck down by New York and Pennsylvania courts shortly thereafter. Love? Love is the exclusive preference for one man or one woman above all others, she said. A preference lasting how long? A month? 2 days? Half an hour? Said the gray-haired man, and he gave a laugh. No, not that kind of preference. You're talking about something else. What she means, said the lawyer, intervening and designating the lady, is first that marriage ought to be based primarily on affection. Love, if you like. And that only if this is present does marriage offer something that, as it were, sacred. Secondly, that no marriage which is not based on natural affection, love, if you like, carries with it any moral obligation. Have I understood you correctly? He asked, turning to the lady. By a movement of her head, the lady indicated her approval of this exposition of her views. It follows, therefore, the lawyer began, pursuing his discourse, but by this time the nervous man, whose eyes were now on fire, was clearly restraining himself only with difficulty. Without waiting for the lawyer to conclude, he said, "Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about, the preference for one man or one woman above all others. But what I'm asking is, a preference for how long?" "How long? A long time, sometimes for as long as one lives," said the lady, shrugging her shoulders. "But that only happens in novels, not in real life. In real life, a preference like that lasts maybe a year, but that's very rare. More often, it's a few months, or weeks, or days, or hours," he said, evidently aware that this opinion would shock everyone, and pleased at the result. "What are you saying?" No, sorry, but no." We all three of us burst out together. Even the sales clerk made a noise of disapproval. I know, said the gray-haired man in a raised voice, louder than any of us. "You're talking about the way things are supposed to be, but I'm talking about the way things actually are. Every man experiences what you call love every time he meets a pretty woman."